Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be. Welcome to This Week in Comics. I'm your host, Mike S. Miller. Welcome to Blacklist Universe. I am a 27-year veteran of the comic book industry. Please like, subscribe, and share. Now, what I am most known for in my career up until this point is being a part of the Injustice team on Injustice Gods Among Us and Injustice 2. I did that book for about just shy of 6 years, I believe. And so this bit of news was interesting to me today because my former writer, Tom Taylor, and my former co-team artist, however you want to say it, Bruno Redondo, are teaming up again at DC Comics for the Suicide Squad, returning in a new comic series from Injustice team sans little old me. But that's okay. I'm doing my own comics at LoneStarComic.com and doing significantly better financially than working for DC Comics, which, sad to say it, but as a regular full-time artist for DC Comics, I mean, granted, I do have 5 children and I live in San Diego, but it was really hard to keep the bills paid. DC Professional Comics does not pay well at all. However, in crowdfunding, as you can see at, again, LoneStarComic.com. Oh, here. If that'll load. You can see on my latest book, Lone Star and Monster Hunt, which is not showing quite how I want it to. But this latest one is doing $168,725 for one comic book, 48-page, actually 2. This has Monster Hunt 2. It's a secondary book. But go check it out. Link is in the description, but that's neither here nor there. Just mentioning it that this is the book, well, not this, but Injustice was the book I was most known for, and these were the guys I was working with for about 6 years. And so let's find out what they're doing. Bruno is a great artist. Tom Taylor, while Trump may have broken him and he may have gone over to Marvel and done some very politically correct projects, when his stuff at DC was some of the best new work I've seen in comics. So if DC can keep a rein on his political chicanery, I think this may be a book worth looking at. Writer Tom Taylor, who reunited with artist Bruno Redondo, teases that not everyone will survive issue number 1. For DC, things have been unusually quiet on the Suicide Squad front since the end of the last comic book series, written by Rob Williams back in January. That's going to change in December with the launch of a brand new ongoing comic title by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo, the creative team behind the best-selling Injustice Gods Among Us and Injustice 2 comics. It was a best-selling book. It was #1 digital book around the world, I think its entire run, and a New York Times bestseller every time it comes out. If I could show you my shelf over here, I've got the entire run, like 5 copies of each trade paperback. I've got stacks and stacks of comps. I should do a giveaway. You know what? Let me do a giveaway. I'm going to send one lucky person a signed Injustice comic book. If you stick around to the end of this video, like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. Then I will pick one lucky winner from the comment section to get a signed a signed Injustice comic book by myself. Actually, I have some here that are signed by Tom Taylor. So signed by myself and Tom Taylor. How do you like that? So make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. Like, subscribe, share, and what the heck, tell your friends. If you're an Injustice Comics fan, that should be a fun little treat for you. Taylor and Redondo have been teasing the series for a couple of weeks on social media, offering up glimpses of new characters under the hashtag SquadGoalsDC. And the fact that there are all new characters making their debut in the series might be the first hint that this is a new beginning for the team of supervillains turned anti-heroes. As it turns out, things will be very different for the Suicide Squad when the series debuts, as Taylor revealed when Heat Vision talked to him about taking over the fan favorite title via email. Let's start with the big one. What is the Suicide Squad now? It's been an army unit of disposable soldiers for special missions, a government agency of daredevils and scientists on the fringe, a covert task. Oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. All right, Tom responds, for a long time, there's been a sense of safety around the Suicide Squad. The anti-heroes and villains have gone out on the mission, fought dirty, won dirty, and most of them have come home. In our book, that's not the case anymore. Bringing back the suicide in Suicide Squad. The team we send out in issue 1 won't all live through the first mission. DC characters with years of history are going to be confined to history after issue 1. Truly, no one is safe. There's a new regime, and the new regime sees this team as assets and nothing more. They don't care if they lose them in the field. They can always get more, and they do get more. Alongside fan favorites like Harley Quinn and Deadshot, all new characters are going to be debuting in this book. New powered people are coming, and they do not want to be there. This is the most divided the Suicide Squad will have ever been. The missions will be hard, but surviving each other may be the hardest of all. What should fans expect this time out? There are going to be a whole... I should do this in Australian. There should be a whole lot of change. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Changes in the series. So much change, in fact. Tom Taylor's Australian. That issue 2 is practically a number 1, but we're taking that even further. I can't say how, but the entire book is going to change and veer in a direction we haven't seen in the Squad before. Honestly, I'm not even promising Amanda Waller makes it past issue 1. Are you creating new characters? I just skip all the blah blah blah. So you can have cannon fodder down the line, Tom. Why create new characters to be cannon fodder when you have a list of established characters you can kill off? Cackles maniacally. Thylacine. Alright, that's a terrible name. Sorry, Tom. One of the main things I want to do with the series, and editors Brian Cunningham and Andrea Shea are with me on 100%, is to push the idea that these actually being suicide missions. No reader should know what to expect when picking up this book. We don't want anyone reading our series and thinking, well, they can't die because they're in the movie. No one is off limits here. Our new characters and some more obscure established DC characters offer us a chance to have real stakes. If someone dies in our team, they're not coming back. We want readers going in with a sense of nervousness. Yes, there will be some despair on our team, but their victories will be sweeter. When and if they survive, it will feel big. Our characters are from all over the world. They've already teased Thylacine. I mean, really? From Australia. And the Teleporter. Wink. And they all know each other. We in the creative team are already close to them, but not as close as they are to each other. We still don't know who'll make it and who won't. Don't get attached. So, it doesn't go on very much longer. Okay, I'll read the last part. Oh, no. Okay. Any names you want to tease? Well, absolutely see more obscure villains. We'll see some very early on, and I have a list of more I want to use. Say, unfortunate things happen to some of them. We have Cavalier, who I think is ridiculous, but the Squad needs ridiculous. Shark, Zebra Man, who has great, unique powers. Magpie, who I've always associated with that first team-up of Superman and Batman and others. Wink. I know, right? Falling to our death. Pretty scary. Wink. The book brings you back together with your Injustice partner, Bruno Redondo, but alas, not your Injustice partner, Mike S. Miller. Sorry. Two of you made a formidable team on that book. And it's clear from the response on your social media teases that fans are excited to see you two work together again. What is it about the two of you that gets people so worked up? Or if you're feeling too humble to proclaim your combined genius, what is it about Bruno's work that gets you excited? And I really do like Bruno's work, so I am not dissing this. I'm not even dissing this book. I think if Tom can again, keep off of his high horse politically, I think he's a fantastic writer, and I think he can do very well. So, I don't know. I guess give the first issue a chance and let's see where it goes. Bruno and I have been working together for around 8 years, and he's one of my favorite artists in the world. He's been off drawing a little book called Justice League for a while, and both of us have been getting edgy with this time spent apart. So I'm overjoyed we could get him for this. In many ways, he's my dream collaborator. We speak the same storytelling language. We have the same storytelling values. We value the acting of the characters above anything else. And Bruno has this rare gift to make the readers feel more than almost any other artist. This is actually why Tom tapped me for Injustice, because he said similar things about me. Sounds silly to say. It is silly to say. The loud bits and the quiet. He nails comedy, he nails sorrow. His acting is subtle and nuanced. Lots of brilliant artists can draw Batman punching someone in the face and grimacing. Bruno can draw Harley Quinn covering heartache with a smile. Bruno is really good. You know what? At some point, I'm gonna hire Bruno. I'm gonna take him away from DC, where he's getting this pitiful page rate. I guarantee you. Getting to create all new characters with Bruno for DC is a bit of a dream. We hope you love all the new characters, and we hope some of them survive our Suicide Squad. Launching in December digitally and in comic book stores. And if you guys want to read the rest of this article, which I kind of glanced over, it's at The Hollywood Reporter. So check it out, outers. I want to thank everybody for being here. Again, I'm going to be giving away a signed copy of Injustice, signed by the aforementioned Tom Taylor and myself, the artist of Injustice, the other artist. It was me, it was Bruno, and it was Tom Derenick. I am sorry. So I did about a third of the book. Actually, a little more, depending on which time period it is. Anyways, I'll be sending you one of the books that I did all the art on, signed by me, signed by Tom. Just leave a comment in the comments section about any of this. Like, subscribe, and share. And you are entered to win. I will do the drawing on that in a few days. And then I will let you know if you are the lucky winner. Thank you all for being here. Like, subscribe, share again. This has been This Week in Comics, and I will see you next time.